Hi everyone, it's Diana Darling, and I'm here to read 5 minutes of the Bible with you. So you can read along. It's the NIV Daily Bible in chronological order, or you can just listen to me read while you get ready or drive to work or whatever it is that you're doing. And we are in Genesis 22, and so I'm starting here. I think my last video got a little cut off at the end, but I'm not sure. It might have just been a few words. Anyway, so we're going to put my 5 minute. This is a way to just, if you have 5 minutes in your day, you can just spend it with God, or you can go through the playlist and you can just pick and choose or whatever. You can start at the beginning or, you get it. Okay. Sometime later, Abraham was told, Milcah is also a mother. She has borne sons to your brother Nahor. Uz, the firstborn, Buzz, his brother, Kemuel. I might get these names wrong. I'm not a Bible scholar. Kemuel, the father of Abram, Kesed, Hazo, Pildash, Jidlaph, and Bethuel. Bethuel became the father of Rebekah. Milcah bore these 8 sons to Abraham's brother, Nahor. His concubine, whose name was Reumah, also had sons, Tebah, Gahem, Tahash, and Maacah. Sarah lived to be 127 years old. She died at Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan, and Abraham went to mourn for Sarah and to weep over her. Then Abraham rose from beside his dead wife and spoke to the Hittites. He said, I am an alien and a stranger among you. Sell me some property for a burial site here so I can bury my dead. The Hittites replied to Abraham, Sir, listen to us. You are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of your tombs. None of us will refuse you his tomb for burying your dead. Abraham had a lot of favor with God and people. Then Abraham rose and bowed down before the people of the land, the Hittites. He said to them, If you are willing to let me bury my dead, then listen to me and intercede with Ephron, son of Zohar, on my behalf, so he will send me the cave of Machpelah. I don't know how to say that. Which belongs to him and is at the end of his field. Ask him to sell it for me for the full price as a burial site among you. Ephron, the Hittite, was sitting among his people, and he replied to Abraham in hearing all of the Hittites who had come to the gate of his city. No, my lord, he said, listen to me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that it is in. I give it to you in the presence of my people. Bury your dead. That's kind, especially since Abraham had so much money. Again, Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in their hearing, Listen to me, if you will. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it from me so I can bury my dead there. Just take it already, Jeesh. Ephron answered Abraham, Listen to me, my lord. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. But what is it that between me and you? Bury your dead. Abraham agreed to Ephron's terms and weighed out for him the price he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, according to the weight current among the merchants. So Ephron's field in the Machpelah near Mamre, both the field and the cave in it, and all the trees within the borders of the field, was deeded to Abraham as his property in the presence of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. Afterward, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre, which is at Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field of the cave in it were deeded to Abraham by the Hittites as a burial site. Abraham was now old and well advanced in years, and the Lord had blessed him in every way. He said to the he said to the chief servant of his household, the one in charge of all that he had, "Put your hand under my thigh. I want you to swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and the God of earth, that you will not get a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I am living, but will go back to my country and my own relatives and get a wife for my son Isaac." The servant asked him, "What if the woman is unwilling to come back with me to this land? Shall I then take your son back to the country you came from? Make sure that you do not take my son back there." Abraham said, I'm just going to finish this last little paragraph. "The Lord, the God of heaven, who brought me out of my father's household and my native land, and spoke to me and promised me on oath, saying, 'To your offspring I will give this land,' he will send his angel before you so that you can get a wife for my son there. If the woman is unwilling to come back with you, then you will be released from this oath of mine. Only do take my son Only do not take my son back there." So the servant put his hand under the thigh of his master Abraham and swore an oath to him concerning this matter. Well, that's cool. I didn't know. I mean, is that a way they did things, to swear under the thigh? It's a little odd, but I guess that's how they did things back then. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, well, okay, it's been 5 minutes, and you spent it with God, and so did I. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah!